Hey campers, welcome back to, well, we're going to call it the big time. I think this is our second biggest caravan by about 1 foot. Our second triple axle, our first Spaceland. I think we had a Jayco Heritage triple axle. Nothing, and I mean nothing compared to this thing. High class apartment on wheels, absolutely stunning. 30 foot triple axle. Now, this thing is just got everything. It's unbelievable, really. But let's have a. We'll start off with a couple of nice fancy things out the front. We've got electric awning. External table. Now, triple axle. Van's got recently would have been not exactly cheap buying 7 tyres, let me tell you, but especially when we're Toyo all-terrains. Now, condition, the van we've known this is actually the second time it's been through our shop. The van's never been lived in. It was used partially as kept undercover in a, well, like on a big farm, a machinery shed, or what you want to call it. It's a 2010. You can tow it, and I towed it up there with a Land Cruiser. It actually, I was a bit nervous about towing it, to be honest, and by the time I got tough, 10 minutes up the road, I couldn't believe this thing tows absolutely, and I mean absolutely spectacularly. Now there's it's got a fair little setup in there. So they've got two big solar panels. I think they're 180 watt. There's 2 amp hour, 200 talking is not always easy for some. 2 110 amp hour batteries. There's a small 1000 watt inverter with a power point just next to the bed for a CPAP machine or something minimal. Now I did mention condition. Now I can tell you one thing that happens when you tow something like this around. You're driving past and there's kids, they're pointing at you what the circus is in town just about. But now the inside, the outside, look, it's pretty standard caravan. There is a diesel heater as well. I did mention our 7 all-terrains, but the good stuff seriously inside. This is now, did someone say they wanted space? Now, one good thing when you get, the bigger they are, the more space you get, and this is a bit unique even by that standard. So we've got a huge, and I mean huge, U-shaped dinette here. Now there's everything here included to turn this into a massive bed. These come off, so there's it's like make a king size look absolutely tiny. The folks just had a little picnic table that you could put in there, so they weren't sort of dictated by having a permanent table. There is a little sort of breakfast one. Now, storage, next level. Actually, one thing we forgot. Solomon, there's a little, I've got the tunes back today. The Great Spacelands. Geez, you think we've revving this up. This is Gold FM, just in case I'm not making it up, but anyway. Big TV, anyway, the storage. Now, dishwasher. Now I've got a funny story about the dishwasher. I was washing the dishes at home the other day, and the boss comes up and she says, is the dishwasher dirty? And I said, look, I'm not really sure, what do you have in mind? That was it. That's maybe we shouldn't put that on, but anyway. Now, every nice caravan needs like a trophy cabinet. I don't know about a trophy cabinet, but huge, and I mean huge. Slide out pantry. Now that we've got 3 dividers, concertina, huge fridge. I've lost my train of thought with my terrible joke. I'm going to get myself into some serious trouble. Now let's just go up the front and then we'll head back. Now we've got a separate toilet, separate shower, so that's your toilet. There's a washing machine. There is a provision for a dryer, which these guys took out, but if you want to put one in, you're more than welcome to. Huge shower, and I mean huge. Everything's big here. So we've got a concertina door separate there. Pantries everywhere. Pantries, wardrobes. So both sides of these. pantry, geez. Just absolutely inundated with storage. You could put a slide up telly there or something if you wanted to get really fancy. The east-west bed, copious amounts of storage underneath. All the stuff there to turn that into a bed. Now the quality, the build quality of this thing is absolutely, and I mean absolutely astronomical. Full oven, there's USB 12 volt power points or sockets everywhere. I mentioned diesel heater, full oven. This is, look, if you need somewhere to plonk on a plot of land or something somewhere, this is about as good as it's going to get. You give yourself a spoil beyond comprehension. Amazing what you get. 48 555, tow away, no more to pay. We're happy to deliver them pretty much anywhere in Australia. This sort of stuff, if we find most people aren't buying them to sort of tow them around, but feel free to, ATM's under 3.5 tonnes, so it's more than easily towed around, but delivery can be certainly organised. Metro RV, welcome to the big time. Thanks for looking.